So you want to run pihole as a container, good on you, let me show how it's done. So I'm going to show you here on actual Raspberry Pi and any other Linux, okay? So pihole can run as a container on any Linux, so it doesn't have to be on actual Raspberry Pi, but people like to do that, and I can relate to that. So I have set up this for a customer. I have an actual Raspberry Pi running pihole. I will show you the results in a second. First, let me show you all the steps. Because I have here a fresh machine. This is not an actual Raspberry Pi, but it's basically the same OS. So it's the same thing. So it's, the steps I will show you here are going to work on an actual Raspberry Pi, and I'm going to show you the end results on an actual Raspberry Pi running pihole for my customer. So this also works on any Linux. So I'm going to show you here on PiOS, on Raspberry Pi, and I'm going to show you on RedHat, on Rocky. These the first steps may differ a little bit between Linuxes, or will differ between Linuxes, but the actual container setup, it's the same on any Linux. So first you should update your system. Here is how it's done. This is how it's done on actual Raspberry Pi, and this is just it's already done. I've done it, so you don't have to wait for me. And here this is how it's done on RHEL on Rocky. DNF make cache, DNF upgrade, DNF update, and auto remove. If you're watching this in the short form, I highly recommend you go and check the long form so you can actually see in bigger letters. Okay, so I'm going back to my Raspberry Pi. This is the first step done. Second step is to get your IP to be static. You need to it's highly recommended you have a static IP address for the machine running pihole, the pihole container, because basically this is going to be the IP address for your DNS, for your new DNS server. Because pihole is basically a glorified and very powerful DNS server to avoid phishing, and pihole is not done to avoid ads per se. Pihole exists to avoid phishing and hunting and people getting your information and collecting data from your machines, like statistics and everything else. So this is a very good tool to have to avoid your information collected by someone on the internet. So it's a very good tool for that. Okay. So now let's go and do this. The next step is very important, which is set the IP address. So use whatever tool you prefer. In this case, I'm going to set through this tool here. And I'm going to set to my IP address. I'm going to, I don't want this. So let's say